And then the second week, I got COVID.
This album so much because I love me some good R&B that's not too much going on. Like, it's crazy. My girl can make a whole album without having features.
Hello there. Welcome to my editing comfy corner. Editing a vlog as we speak right now. But I had to come talk to you guys to catch up. I was just finished editing my November vlog. And I was like, well, maybe we should do a little update since it's been a while. I think the last time that you guys see me is gonna be beginning of October. And yeah. So we are literally in, I don't even know what today is, hold on. All right, so the last time that you guys see me, it was the beginning of December. So we have a lot to catch up on because today is December 28th. So first starting off, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing a lot better. So in between from November, that whole end of that month, I believe it was like November 7th all the way into December, the first week of December, I think it was December 7th, I decided that I didn't want to do YouTube or something, I don't know. It was a whole, like, I had a big, I guess you could say writer's block, but as in doing social media block, or like, I had a art block? I don't know what to call it. But it was like my brain went into this place of like feeling like the things I wasn't doing wasn't good enough, it wasn't matching up, it wasn't working. I couldn't really get any creative juices going. It was like a blockage. That's all I can really say. So in between November the 7th and then like December when I went to go to Arizona, it really was a blockage at the beginning of the trip, but more towards the end of the trip, that's when I started like being more open to vlogging. I brought my camera so I can make myself vlog, and I went from there, which was great. So that all worked out. I don't know. Sometimes as a creator, as I would describe myself, I have these very bad blocks when it's like nothing really comes together, nothing adds up. So then I just don't want to do anything at all, which is bad, I know. So I did talk to my friends about it, and they were like, maybe you just need a hobby. Because honestly, I didn't feel like I had any type of hobby. I think what starts happening is I make my routine like a hobby, and there's no really separation with that. Also, in the midst of that, I was working a lot. I will say that. I was working excessively. As again, if you go back to the November vlog, I just switched over from me stepping down in my job to being in more of a physical, labor intense work. So then I did that. Like I did start working 6 days, to catch up on bills, to balance everything out, because Christmas is coming too. So it was a lot going on at that time. So in the midst of me just consistently working, I got really tired, and then I just didn't want to do anything. which is understandable. Because when you are tired, you shouldn't really push yourself because bad things are happening. So the first week of December, I went to Arizona, which you guys will see as well. Check out that vlog. I'm pretty sure I'll be editing that vlog after I get done with this vlog. I don't know if I'll be editing it today. Maybe tomorrow I'll edit it. Because this vlog, which was my November one, I mean, heck, that was a lot of editing. Shit, you know. A bitch need to work. But seeing myself do that vlog really motivated me to, like, you know, edit. I think the best part about editing is you're telling the story, and I wanted to make sure that it was making sense. I feel like when I first was editing this video, it didn't make sense, and that's why I was getting so frustrated, and then that's what made me like stop. But what I'm learning in life is that you have to still find a way to tell the story. Even when I'm posting on Instagram, today's been very good at me being on social media. Everybody should be very proud of me. Clap for me, clap for me. I also had posted my pictures on my Instagram that I was hoarding since September, which I don't know why. I have like pictures from September, October, November, and then December, and I just didn't want to post any of them. I guess because, again, I couldn't really tell a story in my pictures, or I couldn't find a way to tell the story, so I just didn't want to edit any of it. So yeah, today I posted pictures today, so you definitely check out my Instagram of my art gallery. The next one I believe is gonna be more like fall feels vibes type of thing, and then the one after that is my Arizona trip. So they're literally getting posted back to back to back. Cause I mean, why not, bro? They have literally been sitting in my phone looking at me, looking at them. And also, I do want to share my experiences that I went through in my pictures, cause I look good. I mean, I may look a little rough right now, but you know, when I put it together, I'm still a bad bitch. But yeah, so that was interesting, and that's what's been going on. So now we're catching up to December. December, again, first week of December, I went to Arizona, which was great. Class for that. And then the second week, I got COVID. And COVID really, this time, I got COVID previously before. And it was a few years ago. And I got it, and it kind of was whatever, but I felt like I needed a break. I think that's why I was happy to get COVID. I know that sounds so horrible. It does. But back then, I was working a job where I was a manager, and I was just tired. And what I'm learning is that when I get tired, I get really sick. So I was excited, honestly. When I figured out that I had COVID, I was so happy that I could get a break. And I sent it to my boss, I sent it to his boss, and then I was just so happy to be off for a week. Mind you, I still was low-key working because I was on salary, so I was getting phone calls, and I had a restaurant to still have to manage. So it wasn't really a break. It was just kind of like, I don't have to go into the building, which was great. But this time when I got COVID, this was different. It was like, I'm motivated, I'm fine, I want to go to work, I want to like live my life, this, that, and this. And then that's when God set me down. And if you know me, I'm a very spiritual person. The thing about when God wants you to sit down, or the creator, I would say, wants you to sit down, you're going to have to sit down. And no matter how much you don't want to sit down and you want to just live your life and roll around, because I was working back to back because I wanted to make sure that I can catch up with my bills and balance out my books. Because when I got promoted, I just wasn't paying attention to funds, and shit just was going haywire, and it just was a tacky hot mess. But now, since I'm really into like my funds, getting it together, seeing where they go, you know, being very more financially intelligent, I was trying to really like work. So again, I had that month, November, December, I worked 6 days. Then I literally had no days off, went to Arizona. And then I come back and I have COVID. So prime example of God wanted me to sit down, but I didn't want to listen, so he sat me down. I mean, that just kind of is what it is. He, she, they, whatever one that y'all subscribe to. And I was like, okay, cool. So I'm sitting down and I'm just like, at first it was hard. I would say that I was just like bored. And then that's when I started getting into video games as kind of more of a hobby, which is crazy. Before I went to Arizona, I said I wanted to get more into video games. So I just been playing Mario, nothing too crazy. And that's been cool. But it has made me reprogram my mind to a lot of things, like especially about my health. As somebody who does work out, I do work out, and I do, as you guys see in previous videos, that's kind of my thing. I do like to work out, but it's like mentally, I don't think I'm doing anything that's really that stimulating. Or also, I just sometimes you need to just rest and not really like work out as rest, because that's not really resting. That's kind of like routining. That's what I kind of call it. It's my terminology. Just don't judge my terminology. So I got a hobby where I'm just chilling, like super chilling, which is video games. Now I have that. Pretty cool. Like that. So then now I'm getting more. The COVID really scared me, like as in health wise. I am 33, and I am in great shape for my age. I do agree with that, but I feel like I do need to expand more on into like the holistic ways, or even like the herbal way of like making sure that I keep my health intact. Because when I got COVID, it was just like my body was just like shut down completely. And I mean, everybody has different side effects with COVID, but I don't know, it just really scared me health wise. And I was just like, John, you really gotta get more into your health game. Like, working out is cute and all, but what about your eating? Like, I never really, I didn't take dieting seriously. I'm not gonna hold you. I just was like, I'll just eat. My logic was, if you eat half of it, it should work out, Like, you have a full meal, you eat half, and then you work out every once in a while, you should be fine. But it's way more than that. It's definitely more of a lifestyle type of thing. I am trying to get more into, like, I'm eating more vegetables. Also into fasting to try to take out as much as I can before I start eating again. Because the fitness part is not the problem. It always was the diet, honestly. I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't really care too much for dieting. I just didn't take it serious. I still was eating like Chick-fil-A. I still was eating McDonald's. I was still eating a whole bunch of shit I'm not supposed to be eating, which I am learning about in the book, The Mucusless Diet. You can read it, take it as you may. But from what I got, what I'm taking from that book is that there's other ways to be healthy, as in eating more vegetables and fruits, and also prioritizing less mucus foods, which is gonna be like, like bread, like white bread, anything that can really like stick to the inside of your intestines. So like white bread, rice, honestly, and like certain meats aren't really good for you. So I'm not gonna do, in that book it's like this extreme diet. I'm not doing all that, but I am just gonna be more mindful of what I eat, and then also be. And I'm not gonna not eat things that I like. Like, I will cut out candy because there's no reason for me to eat candy. I'll probably eat these candy canes, and that kind of will be the end of it for a long time, because I just don't need candy. It's just not a necessity. You know what I'm saying? For energy. And I'm gonna be looking more into gluten-free type of foods. So drinking more water. I have tea right now that has turmeric and cayenne peppers. I also been gonna be taking more vitamins. So yeah, I think that would just help out a lot with that, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, it's definitely, me having COVID was a turning point of me getting better with my health, because I have been like groggy. I've been really tired. I do see a difference for me switching over. It's only been like 2 weeks since I switched over to like eating more vegetables and then fasting, and I see a difference. So I say give it a try. Probably 12-hour fast, nothing too crazy. I don't eat, like, I'll eat around 8 p.m. at night, but I won't eat again until the next day, until around 10. It's not that bad once you get used to it. And yeah, that's mainly what's been going on. I am going to be going out to brunch. I mean, not brunch, kind of like a dinner thing with my best friend today. because I always want to make sure that I water my relationships that I have, because I can start getting into this, since I am in a relationship, I can start getting into the point of not really seeing people, kind of locking myself in, just be with my man and be, minding my business. But I still think it's very important to nurture relationships that you have. And that's the thing I definitely want to work on in 2026. I feel like this is a 2026 video. I don't know how we got to this point, but I don't know about a New Year's resolution. I guess if I do have one, it would definitely be more working on my health as much as possible, but also just being mindful of my health and being mindful of my relationships. That'd be great. That I can work on for 2026. And then be mindful of my finances as well. So I guess mindful is going to be the word of 2026 for sure. But yeah. And also mindful of my messages that I give out to the world, because it's important to give out good messages, because it's like, what are you doing? I was going to go to the gym, but then I got into this whole editing hole. Which, I mean, I do have time to go to the gym as well. I think I'm done editing for today. I think I edited for an hour. I'm also trying to do more of doing things in increments, more than trying to full throttle things, because I feel like that overwhelms me. I'm really trying to work on my overwhelming. I really am trying to work on me being overwhelmed with a lot of things. I feel like once I become overwhelmed, it really ruins everything for me. And I don't like that at all. But that's my catch up. No mustard. I definitely say check me out. If you're not following me on social media, I would say follow me on TikTok. I have been very good at TikTok. I've been posting every Sunday. Just random stuff, just to get my face out there. And that's been fun. I never really cared for short form content, but I don't even think it's really short form content, I guess. I did do some video. Ooh, that's what I need to probably do. I have videos on my phone I need to edit to put on TikTok. I think it's a workout video. No, I think it's a morning with me video. But check out my TikTok, because I post every Sunday on there, which has been it feels great to consistently be posting on something. See how I lit up like that, because I don't know, I'm very proud of myself. Who would have thought that I would have been like a TikToker? Who would have thought TikTok would be like my thing? I can't really say it's like my thing, but I haven't posted on there because it's nothing. Okay. And what I do is I usually take from my TikTok to put on Instagram. I just haven't been full with Instagram. I don't know, Instagram just there to me. I think it's probably because it's so oversaturated. TikTok, I don't even really be on TikTok. I don't know, social media, I don't know. I'm rambling now, but I'm happy that we were able to catch up, and we still have more to do today. And then tomorrow we'll see where that goes. But let me drink this tea and start getting ready to go to the gym so that we can work out.
So I'm back home, and guess what came? My couch. Now I gotta put it together. I need to eat something now. I just got off of work. Like legit. So I'm about to eat something. Probably play Mario. And then I actually need to edit a video. And then we'll see when my man get here. When we're gonna get the couch done, to be honest. He probably gonna try to put it together right when he walks in, but I need a rest, so. Alright, we're about to be on the run. I have my curve bag that my best friend gave me. She's so cute. I never really thought I would like totes like that, but the next game plan is to get something, like she gave me this shark, but I want to get it. I want to start getting new charms like every month. So I have the shark, but I'm going to go to the mall and try to find me like a Ponyo or a Totoro to put on there. But yes, it's my outfit, and we have errands to run, so Let's go. All right, the first stop is gonna be the cleaners because I'm trying to get this stain out. It looks like my boyfriend I think his friend actually got this stain on this trench coat. It's a Christian Dior trench coat that I don't know if he gave me, but I took it. I mean, hey, so I'm gonna try to get that done. It looks like he already tried to take it to the dry cleaner, and I don't think it worked. But we're gonna try it here and go from there. If not, I was thinking about getting some pins or getting like something to put over this. But I want to at least try to take it to the cleaner and see if they can do it first. So we're gonna drop this off first. All right, so I dropped off the trench coat. It was way more stains on that trench coat than what y'all think. Like, I thought it was just on the neck part. It was all on the arms. It was all on the body. The lady looked at me and she was like, oh. I was like, oh. So we both found all the stains, which is great. So they're going to be working on that. Now I got to return this keyboard. So I was trying to be cute. And I do want to redo, like, my desk editing station. I mean, right now all it has is my laptop and a monitor, but I wanted to get like the cute little like the keyboards, like the clicky keyboards that like everybody's into right now, because you know, sometimes I'll be trying to follow a trend. I really do. But it came and it was broke, so we're gonna return this back to Amazon, and they have another one coming, and I'm gonna redo my whole desk area because I want it to look like, you know, more aesthetic. I mean, I just wanted to look nice because, you know, I'm gonna be there editing, which is reasonable, you know. So we're gonna drop that off, and then after that, we got to go to the mall to find me a keychain. Now, you know, we got to talk about Summer Walker because I know I haven't seen you guys in mad long, and Summer Walker album came out, and Go Girl. I'm in my go yard, you go girl. Well, let me talk about one. Summer Walker, I listened to it 2 times today because I love this album so much, because I love me some good R&B that's not too much going on. Like, it's crazy. My girl can make a whole album without having features, but it's great that she did throw on features because I love the Baller. I love her and Chris Brown song so much. I know nobody else likes it, but I like it so much, and I really wish that they would have finished that song off. So good. That's like one of the best songs on the album to me, next to Go Girl, of course. Listen. Children, have my music. I'll go and get it for you if you ask me to. I'm sweet, I did this for life. My love flashing humor. Don't get a reason feeling this. So I made this at Home Goods. I don't know. I heard that they were selling plants for the low here, but I don't know if that's actually true. They still look expensive to me. I'm thinking about getting another. I don't even know. It's like I really do want some elephant ears, but then I also have to be mindful of like the light and stuff. There's a lot that goes along with plants. People just think that it's like a cute thing, but it's really like serious. And the way that my boyfriend be trying to have the goddamn everything dark in that bitch, I don't know. I mean, I'm grateful that this apartment does have a lot of light, but I don't know. Sometimes I be worried about my plants, especially with my boyfriend around, because he be trying to be in the dark. I mean, it's valid because he works overnight, but it's to the point, like, bro, I've been needing some light. And nah, let me stop. He's better. Oh, that's the snake plants. Okay, so this is the snake plant. I'm thinking about getting one of these. I have another one that's way taller than this, but I'm trying to find another one that's kind of around that height, because it's going to be by the, what's it called? The couch. And the best part about these plants is that they're very low maintenance. So I water these at least once a month. Just for anybody who's like trying to get plants, just heads up on that. I really did want another Monstrella, but me and Monstrellas don't really get along that well. Those are the really cute ones that everybody has, like these. But no, I'm not getting that. I do want to get the Birds of Paradise, which is her. I had this in Florida, and she lived for a really long time. But again, these aren't cheap. I thought they were gonna be cheap. What's that? Like, I guess I missed the sale when they had like a really big sale of them. They have money trees as well. I never had a money tree before. I don't know about that one. It's cute though. Oh, this one's really cute too. But I never had this plant before either. nice. I like the leaves on it. Yeah, I really like the leaf on this. I may get this one actually. This is different. I don't know if it's very, plants can be very temperamental, and that be the thing. When it's medium, always make sure to look at this part. It says like medium light. I think my apartment, it gets a good amount of light, so I think it should be fine. I honestly would want to have lower light, but like low to medium kind of light, honestly, if possible. But I don't know, because I've never seen this one before either. The Dragonite. Medium to bright. Yeah, yeah, all medium light. So I may just get a Birds of Paradise and call it a day and put it by the couch. So we'll see. We'll see when we get home. Oh wow, so I was editing that video that you're looking at right now, and I forgot to tell you about the whole plant situation. So I end up getting a snake plant from Whole Foods. It was cheaper, just better, So I ended up getting this plant. It was supposed to go in the living room, but just happened to go in here now. But then I took the plant that was in my bedroom, which was her, and we put it by the couch. That's what happened to the plant. Ta-da.